Imagine Holden walking into an Apple store. Instantly, he would form a negative opinion toward Apple and its products. From the identical stores to the staff named geniuses, Holden would disapprove of Apple, declaring that it is phony. Because of the way Holden criticized Pence's magazine ads, I think he would form a critical opinion about the iPhone, claiming that it is misrepresented. Apple illustrates the iPhone as a device that will solve any problem, help strengthen relationships through communication, and make life easier. But Holden would think otherwise. He would argue that in reality, the iPhone would just separate people and make everyone ignorant and dependent. But what Holden doesn't see is the significance and value that the iPhone has gained in society today. The iPhone has come to be known as one of the most revolutionary devices of our time. It has opened up a window into the consumer culture, revealing that consumers buy products to make life predictable, easy, and problem-free. But as Holden would argue, this isn't always the case. Oftentimes, people are so distracted with positive outcomes that they overlook the consequences and potentially produce more problems. Apple has acknowledged that consumers value a predictable, effortless, and problem-free lifestyle. The documentary Merchants of Cool explores the methods of advertisement that are similar to Apple's. By emphasizing and exaggerating the power that a product has in achieving people's desires, the easier it is to persuade people to buy the product. Here are a few of Apple's most recent TV advertisements.
What's my day look like? Not bad. Only 2 meetings today.
Can I walk to the Belvedere Hotel from here?
Here are directions to Belvedere Hotel.
We have a flat tire.
How do I tie a bow tie again?
Do I need an umbrella in New York this weekend?
Remind me to get milk when I leave work.
Tell my wife I'm gonna make it.
Wake me up at 6. I'm locked out.
I found 3 locksmiths fairly close to you.
Say hello to the most amazing iPhone yet.
These TV ads clearly demonstrate that Apple is pinpointing on very common situations, but at the same time making them relevant to a vast audience. By using this method, they can appeal and sell to a number of people. But ultimately, it is the conveniences and problem-solving functions that draw consumers in. Whether it's remembering to get milk or learning how to tie a tie, the iPhone provides consumers with multiple utilities to make their life easier. So what's the big deal? Why do people buy the iPhone? It has internet, it has Siri, it has a phone, it has email. Okay, most people have dictionaries at home to find information, friends to ask advice from, a home telephone, or computer to email on. Why spend money on the iPhone? The answer is simple. It makes everyone's life easier.
On TVs, definitely.
And I thought I would never use the internet on this one. I use it 24/7. So.
Because it has the most advanced features on the market. It allows you to, while you're driving, you can say, call my son or call Brett or
and you don't need your glasses.
Whomever. I don't need to get my glasses on, and I don't need to take my eyes off the phone.
Siri definitely with the iPhone 4S, because really with any type of information that you need, it's all voice command. You ask your phone anything, and in most cases it'll give you an answer.
I think it's really easy to use, a lot easier to get used to. It's really easy to integrate with your computer and with iTunes, and they're just a lot more fun.
Absolutely. I depend on it. I like that I depend on it. It makes my life easier.
Are you dependent?
Absolutely.
When has a question about something, the first thing that they do is go to their phone. You pick up your phone and you reference anything. So it's the knowledge that you have up here is really kind of a thing of the past. It's kind of sad to say because you can access everything from your phone just with a touch of a button.
I'm pretty dependent on my iPhone. I know when I don't have it, I kind of freak out.
As you can see, everyone is in agreement that the iPhone has offered a remarkable number of conveniences in life and has provided multiple solutions to minor problems. This is the main reason people buy the iPhone. For example, the male staff member at Best Buy described how in many situations, people unconsciously resort to their iPhone for needed information or answers. Whether it be from the internet or an app, no matter what the situation, people assume that in some way their iPhone can provide aid in their process. The popularity the iPhone has gained further verifies that consumers buy products to make life easier. Catherine Reynolds Lewis stated that companies assure us their product will make up for the deficit and make us feel connected and popular and acceptable. Apple takes on this form in advertisement, and most of the time it works. The iPhone and its advertisements give people a sense of safety and ease. People think that if they have the iPhone, they will be able to remain in contact with loved ones, they will have an endless source of information, and they will be able to predict and prepare for any sudden issues that may come their way. Ultimately, consumers have become dependent on the iPhone. All apps, music, communication, and information is everything anyone needs, and it is all conveniently on your phone. But because of the variety of functions that the iPhone provides, people are becoming dependent on the iPhone and losing personal interaction. Holden would have a strong opinion on this subject. He would state that because of the various forms of communication offered, people will get the impression that they are connecting more with loved ones, but in reality, they are not at all. He would say that people are using these forms as a substitute for personal interaction, ultimately distancing themselves even more. He would also say that people are forming a dependence on the internet and Siri, using it as their main source of knowledge, in result, potentially becoming ignorant. Because the convenience of the iPhone, there is no point in going through the trouble of learning things yourself. Overall, Holden would argue that consumers buy products to make life easier. And that's the problem with people. They never consider the consequences. So as much as the iPhone might help our lives, it also has potential to distance us from the people and world around us. But knowing this, people continue to buy the iPhone. This only further confirms that people buy products to make life predictable, easier, and problem-free, no matter what the cost.